Welcome to Center 7 at Same, and just feeding for a couple days.
Yeah.
25 or 30 people at the jungle. Well, the people that people you saw yesterday, we spend 225 with gas and food, maybe more, every week just for that group of 25, 30 people. And that lasts them about 2 days. 2 or 3 days. And they appreciate just that little relief is huge to them. It's enormous. We can't even imagine. But what's nice, all these roofs, perfect shape. Everything's been done in the last 13 years. They moved in here and redid the whole thing, so they were going to develop everything. So all these roofs are new for all the buildings, even the buildings that haven't been redone. The gutter work is done, the roofs are done. It's just amazing. Here's a block building. You don't need much imagination to see how quickly this can be transformed into just a wonderful building. That's almost exactly the same length, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that would be 300 square meters. And you can see the trucking firm left us all these desks, all these huge desks they have. That's what for their offices. This can just be easily turned into dormitories or dormitories, kitchen, offices. It can be turned into offices. So again, this is a whole nother building that we can use for associations and different missions. We want to have an art center, music center, training facility, theological training. This could be for classes for the theological school, the theological school of Same. Same School of Theology. Here is where hopefully we'll be developing an area where kids can play, can camp, put tents up, and so you'll see and then on the other side you'll see there's a lot of greenery and shrubs, a beautiful garden, and so this is all, we'll be able to develop this in the next several years. Show you the the one apartment. There's that function apartment of the guy that does the garden here. But here's his garden. Now, this was gonna be a biological garden. They're gonna regroup for next year.
My name is Ben Hildebrand, and I work in France in a city called Bologna, just right outside of Bologna, which is actually Saint-Mé or Devre, in a small little town. And I guess I was drawn to probably the things that has pushed me here to this area, this part of the world, is knowing that there is a need as far as church planting and even being able to give something to a church. My father-in-law Chuck, he was speaking the other day, and he was talking to an American girl that has come over to do a little tour at Calais at the jungle. And he was talking to her, and she said, "Oh yeah, my dad is starting a church in Lancaster, where I am from in America." And Chuck, it kind of hit me. He said, "Yeah, why doesn't he come over here and start a church? Because here we don't have any churches in the town next to us, the town next to that, or the town next to that one." One of the main things I do probably would be that I do the worship for there's two churches, one church in Bologna, and then there's another church in Dev. So it's one of the main things that I do with the church is to do the worship music. I play guitar and I sing. Since we were just talking about it, it's been 6 years now when I think back to when I first got here. My father-in-law Chuck, he told me, "Oh, you're going to be doing worship." And I thought, "Oh, that'd be cool. I'll play guitar, I'll strum on my guitar. I'm definitely not going to sing." And the first Sunday, he's like, "Oh, he told me, "Oh, you have to sing. There's no one else there to sing." It's been an enjoyment, maybe for me also, just to be able to praise God in another language. And now, maybe 6 years later, I look back, and when I'm praising God in French, I don't feel like it's French. I kind of feel like it's all the same. It's like your heart kind of like it's pushing out emotions that you have, and it's just the words kind of like are depending on each language. So French is French and English is English, but it makes no difference as far as worship is worship.
Bonjour.
Je m'appelle Christian, j'ai 56 ans. Je suis converti depuis mars de cette année. C'est ma femme, Françoise, qui m'a amené en Jésus qui m'a amené chez Charles. Et par le biais de Charles, je suis rentré à l'église de Boulogne et je viens souvent à Samé. Pratiquement toutes les semaines, je suis à Samé et aussi à Boulogne. Et je suis très fier d'avoir rencontré cette église. Et j'ai beaucoup appris avec Charles. Par l'église de Charles, j'ai fait des rencontres qui ont été fructueuses, très intéressantes. Une deuxième famille, je me suis séparé un peu de mes amis, mes certains amis, parce que j'étais quand même un garçon qui avait une vie un peu de patachon, qui aimait bien la vie, boire un coup. Maintenant, tout ça s'est calmé. Maintenant, je suis le Seigneur. Je suis du verbe suivre, hein, pas I am. Hein. Je suis le Seigneur